is, but I shared this with Snap. Y'all know Snap, I could pop on, talk my shit and pop off. But like, it takes so much more energy to like hold on to shit that ain't for you. Like, it takes so much more brain power, like so much more energy, so much more attitude, so much more like resources to try to keep shit in your life that ain't for you. Now, you know, like, it's understood that, you know, if you want some shit of value, it requires like some hard work for it. But y'all be mistaken like working hard for something of value that will serve you in the end or your family for shit that ain't for y'all, that y'all just chasing based on like fucked up ass feelings or unable to manage your emotions. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, just keeping it all the way 1K, like all the way blunt. A lot of y'all, there is a thin line like that y'all standing on between fucking working hard for some shit that's gonna pay off for me in the end and just being dumb behind some shit because of the way you feel temporarily or a point you trying to prove that ain't gonna matter for you and your family or your well-being in the end. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? It takes so much more fucking energy to hold on to shit that does not serve you, like that is not for you, that does not have a real purpose in your life. Like, I'm gonna break it down a little bit more so y'all can understand, because you know y'all be acting slow sometimes. Like, a lot of y'all, some of these relationships y'all in, well, bitch, it's requiring your motherfucking soul to keep this shit going with this nigga. Girl, you one of the people I'm talking about. Some of y'all dudes, like, you in a relationship, bro. If it take everything you fucking got, like literally everything, to the point where you barely got like the time, the money, and the resources to like make your paper and be there for your jits and like be an actual like positive person overall, boy, that shit ain't for you. You one of the people I'm talking about. Like, y'all got to understand, it is when you can't manage your emotions, like, that shit blurs your vision. Shit be cloudy. And you start to think that you working hard for something that's going to pay off in the end, and it don't be. Like, some of y'all out here, and you on a point-proving mission to nowhere. Like, you trying to prove to a motherfucker that you something, hold on to something, show up for something that don't mean a fuck thing to them, ain't going to do a fuck thing for you in the end, ain't going to get you nowhere. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, it's a thin line between, like, I'm working hard, the job I'm on for X amount of years, I'm gonna finally get that big payoff. Like, you know, when I retire in the end, this gonna be this relationship, like, I've been working on it for a while. It's gonna pay off in the end. Like, me and dude gonna get married. Like, you know, we gonna lock down. We gonna raise these kids together. When we get them out the house, like, we gonna live our life. We gonna travel. We gonna It's a thin line between that shit and y'all around here chasing dead end shit where you trying to prove you loyal to a bitch that never gave a fuck if you was loyal or not. Where you around here trying to show up for a nigga that don't give a fuck and ain't gonna show up for you. Where you around here like trying to prove to a bitch that you a certain type of man or a certain type of daddy. And in the end, like, it don't matter what the fuck she think anyway. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, this shit is it's very important that you understand it takes a massive amount of energy to hold on to shit that does not serve you. Y'all understand that? Like, shit that's not for you. It take a whole, if you around here feeling drained, chances are you chasing some shit that is not easily managed and it really ain't for you. You trying to make it be for you. You ever seen a bitch try to make a shoe fit? A shoe that fit, what your foot do? When you go in the store and you cop a shoe or you try on a shoe that's your size, you put the little sock on or the little stocking looking sock they give you in the store, what your foot do? Somebody tell me what your foot do. What your foot do? When a bitch tried on a shoe that fit them or could be for them, what your foot do? What it do? I want somebody to type it on here. What the fuck your foot do when you're trying that bitch on and it's for you? I'm waiting on somebody to type it. What it do? I wear 8. The shoe is size 8. Put on the sock. Exactly. Who said that? Top Flight Diva said slide right in, bitch. Like, it line right up. Because it's for you. It's your size. It fit. Now, what happened when you see a bitch trying to put on a shoe that don't fit? What happened? When you see, I know y'all done seen, you done been in Foot Locker, bitch, whatever, Shoe Carnival, bitch, I don't know, motherfucking wherever, bitch, Finish Line. You done seen a bitch in there, boy, trying to put on a shoe that don't fit their ass. You got to stick down there, break your fingernail off, trying to pull up the back part of the shoe. You get in, you got to walk around and stomp that bitch up and down, try to spread your toes out. I even seen some of y'all, you pull the sole out the shoe and make your shit fit down at the bottom of it. Don't fit. And it took way much more energy to like make the illusion that this shit fit. And then guess what? If you get your foot in it, it's gonna hurt when you're walking around. Like your pinky toe and the motherfucking second toe be knuckled up in that motherfucker like this. It's hard to wear it. A shoe that fit, you can stomp around this bitch. You know, y'all be putting on the motherfucking shoes that don't fit going to the club. The motherfuckers that ain't comfortable. It ain't really for you. Like, you know, goddamn well your knees bad and the way your back is, bitch. You walking slew-footed, the heels leaning in and shit like that. That shit, it takes so much more effort to do that, bitch, than to put you on some of them little 2-inch heels that you know you can walk in. Put on some slides or some motherfucking sneakers and listen, you can get around better. You enjoy yourself more if you wear them bitches that fit you. It takes so much more energy to try some shit out in your life and keep it in your life and try to keep up with it when it don't fit and it ain't for you. Exactly. Toes be bald. You ever seen them kids that they want their mama to buy them Jordans? They don't really got their size. No, they wear a 7. They got the lady only got a 6. Mom, they fit. Now you can see the top of the leather on the front of the Jordan. You can see the fucking knuckles, bitch toes on the top. They want them shoes so bad. That's how y'all be. You want a nigga so bad. We can see the black eyes and the bruises to your ego and the ups and downs and the crying and the complaining and the weeping and the bitch can't get right in life. And you gonna swear just like that kid that's trying to get them Jordans, knowing they wear a 7, but it's a size 6. He fit. But I love him. It's gonna work out in the end. We gonna be all right. You so desperate, bitch. Desperate. And the thing is, the shit hurting you. Y'all be feeling the way about us looking at your ass. Shit ain't hurting us. It's a perfect example. It's a perfect example. Your mama be looking at your ass. Now you know damn well that shoe don't fit. And don't have one of them retarded mamas that all she care about is her baby having the Jordans. She gonna buy them for you. You walking around the school paratoed. Bitch, you want never paratoed in now another pair of shoes your mama bought you. But them one Jordans that's a 6 that you swear fit, but you really wear a 7. You walking them, y'all be walking around. No, we doing good. Yup, that's my man, bitch. Relationship goals, like a hoe could never, you know how y'all be posting or post a picture of you and your man. A pussy hoe could never. You look like the pigeon-toed little boy walking around school with that size 6 on when he know he wear a fucking 7. Y'all niggas do it too. Bitch be running you the fuck crazy. You trying to be the type of daddy she wants you to be. She done made you feel like you're worth a lot in your pockets as a man. So you around here throwing rocks at the chain gang, selling dog food, selling motherfucking everything you can. No, you ain't good at the shit. You look just like one of these little kids with their feet balled up in them past 6 Jordans when they really wear a 7. But you gonna tell us everything going, I'm saying that's my bitch. You ready to knock a nigga out by some shit that don't fit. It requires way more energy to hang on to some shit that ain't for you. When some shit for you, you know how they say what's understood don't need to be explained? When you go after shit that fit where I'm going, it's like going in the store, buying a pair of shoes that you know is your size. Bitch, I know I wear 8. Give me the 8. You want to try it on? No, sir. I know what my size is. I done been staying in my own lane and getting my own size, the right size in shoes so long, I already know what I wear. I can go in here, in Nikes, I'm an 8. Jordans, give me an 8.5. Them Adidas, I can work with a 7.5. I already know my size in this bitch, because when I move through life, I'm only gravitating, I'm only buying, I'm only locking in, I'm only paying for what fit me. I ain't going nowhere to try to make some shit fit. Do y'all hear me or do y'all hear me? Y'all understand or y'all understand? Because a lot of y'all, your life is looking like the bitch at the club. You ever seen the bitch at the club with them heels on? That shit be leaning to the outside. Bitch be trying to find them bitches and place them heels with that little rubber stub on the end in the right spot so where that shit ain't hurting the goddamn ball of your feet. Bitch be desperate. Desperate. Shit don't fit. It ain't for you. It don't go with what you got going on, but you trying your hardest to make that shit work. Braves wrong, man. Release what does not serve you. A lot of y'all having trouble with that statement because you don't know how to pick out what served you because you don't know the direction you going. You ever went to a restaurant? Bitch, if you don't know what you want to order, they ain't gonna do nothing but keep bringing you water. Might give you some bread on the table. They can't serve you if you don't know what the fuck it is you want. You don't know what you came in this restaurant for. How we gonna serve you? Hey, I'm Love. I'm your server. What would you like? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna bring you some water. I'll be back. Give you a chance to look at the menu. Come back. What would you like to order? I'm Love. I'm your server. I'm gonna serve you. I don't know. All right, man. We gonna get you some bread. I'll be back. Come back. You went to the menu. You know what you want. I'm Love. I'm your server. After a while, I'm gonna just start suggesting shit. Hey, you want the tacos? We take the jalapeno. What you want? You want some wings? We can get some wings. That's how bitch be doing y'all in y'all life. You don't know where you going or what you want, so a bitch serve you what the fuck ever, cause they tired of you sitting around and you ain't gonna. Okay, you just gonna put up with them, bring whatever to the table, bitch. Bring her the $300 steak. Oh, you can't afford that? You ain't say nothing. Bring her the steak. Get her one of them $100 bottles of wine. Oh, bring her the lobster tail too. Add that on. You ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah. We get over. Bill about $500-$600. Don't cry. Don't cry. You ain't know what you wanted. So I gave your ass what the fuck I want to give you. It benefited me in the end. Higher the ticket, the more the tip, bitch. I'm trying to come up. I'm the server. You don't know what you want? I'm gonna serve your ass whatever I want to serve you. Oh, you a victim now. Oh, she gave me this. How about I went to Love Restaurant and when I sat down, she gave me that $300. How she know I can afford? Bitch, you ain't know what you want. Gay ass that's what y'all going through. That's what a lot of y'all going through. Y'all going through. Bitch, nigga handing you what he want to hand you, bitch, cause you don't know what you want. Hoe handing you what she want to hand you, nigga, cause you don't know what you want. You don't know how to release her, cause you don't even know if a bitch serving you what you want, cause you don't know what you want. Just sitting here taking up space. Y'all don't hear me though. Shit don't get no simpler than that. Don't get no realer than that. It don't need to be no disclaimers on here. If you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying or you disagree, I don't know what to tell you, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. It don't get no motherfucking realer. And then y'all be bothered when I be like, you was raised wrong. But your mama ain't tell you what the fuck I just told you. Your daddy ain't break it down like I just broke it down to you. You been walking around trying to fit some shit like a motherfucking too small shoe most of your life. Bitch, it's time to gravitate towards the shit that's for you. The way that you know it's some shit for you is to know where the fuck you going. What you want out of life. Yeah, breathe. Breathe. Because you know I give no fucks about how you feel about what I'm saying. Because I know it's facts. I knew it was facts before I got on here and said it. The live ain't freeze. I'm just letting it sink in. It's a thin line, man. It takes a lot of extra energy to keep some shit that ain't for you. And a lot of y'all don't understand the difference between working hard for something that's going to pay off in the end in your favor or benefit you and your family and just working your motherfucking ass for nothing, for the approval of other people and shit that ain't going to do nothing for you. It ain't freeze. I'm just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. It ain't even got to be no intuition. Bitch, a lot of the stuff that y'all trying to keep in y'all life, you knew it didn't fit because it ain't feel right. It don't take no intuition. Y'all be reading too deep into a lot of shit. Shit gets simple when you realize, like, ouch, like some shit hurt. That ain't for me. Hot, too hot. I'm burned. Don't touch that no more. Like, don't feel right. Like, I'm giving, they taking, they ain't giving nothing back. Not for me. I feel good. I come around them, I start to feel bad. Not for me. I'm working, never seeing a return. Need to change what I'm doing. Shit be simple. Y'all try to overthink it. I told y'all, when they taught you motherfuckers imagination in kindergarten, it fucked some of y'all up. Bitch, you ain't been right since. You need to slap your kindergarten teacher wherever you see her at. Make sure you pull down her mask first, make sure it's her, and slap the shit out of her ass. Because they fucked you up with that curriculum. When they taught your ass to, like, use your imagination and pretend that thing, y'all took that shit too literal. And now you're fucking 30 running with that shit. Imagining things that aren't going on. Waiting for signs that already, the motherfuckers already there. Ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking intuition. It's just plain out. Look at it for what it is. Common sense. Too many of them movies when y'all was young fucked y'all up. Fucked you up. Y'all watched a lot of them Disney movies. You believed in the end. The princess and the goddamn prince lived happily ever after. That ain't what's going on out here. Y'all don't watch Cinderella too many times. Beauty and the Beast. Done watched it too many times. Done conditioned your ass to process shit the wrong way. I hope y'all really understand what I'm explaining, man. I just dropped some real gems on y'all on this one. Like, you just listen to it for what it is. You could easily sit back in your life right now and think of at least 4 or 5 things or 3 or 4 people that is not for you and you forcing it. Friendships and all. You're forcing it. And it takes so much more energy to keep something in your life that is not for you than it do to just find the shit that go where the fuck you trying to go. And lock in and compromise and work on that. It's a thin line. It's a thin line. Listen, it ain't nothing wrong with living however the fuck you want. You just got to be real with yourself. That's the only thing I press for. Be honest with yourself about what you got going on. The main thing I be pushing for on here is stop trying to be a victim of, like somebody just commented, the illusion that you created for yourself. The lies that you tell yourself. The stuff that you taking yourself through. Y'all always want somebody else to be the villain. But you your biggest obstacle. Your mindset is your biggest reason why your life is in a procrastination or a repeat cycle season. I don't know what to tell y'all. Definitely real nigga shit. I'll be back later on. Make sure y'all drop y'all videos for the morning time challenge. At Apostle. Go on YouTube, type in POSA, morning time. Drop me y'all videos. $500 cash prize. Like, make sure y'all lock in.